Maeve, look. The Isle of Coruscant. It's a sailor's secret. It's the perfect place to pick up some food and water.
I don't know. I've never been one for secrets. Now have I, Dermot?
Careful, Rongar! This is a one-of-a-kind instrument. Why, this invention could change worldwide communications. Oh, I didn't mean to make you nervous. You're doing just fine.
Rongar, drop anchor.
Whoa! Hard to find good help these days, huh?
Interesting doodad, Farouz.
Oh, yes, quite. You see, with this, I capture the power of the sun to send a beam of precisely controlled light to a far land. All the world will use this to send messages back and forth in code.
Holy moly!
Apparently, I haven't quite calibrated the direction ratio, but no harm done.
If he turns me into a one-man barbecue, it's no harm done?
Dermot! Dermot, off my beamer! Immediately! Oh, no.
Seems like Dermot's not too impressed with your invention, Farouz.
My. Certainly packs a powerful wallop, doesn't it?
All right, let's see what damage we've done.
Dermot senses someone coming.
I sense they're already here.
Hold that thought, guys.
I am Admiral Azul, protector of Coruscant. Are you the captain of that vessel in our bay?
I am. And these are my shipmates. My name is Sinbad.
Sinbad. Your reputation as a great sailor precedes you.
So then you'll believe me when I offer my sincere apologies for the damage we inflicted upon your beautiful forest.
You mean our ancient and revered forest, where members of the royal family have been buried for generations. Accidents happen. Actually, I'm very intrigued and fascinated by the power of your new weapon.
Weapon? Well, I suppose it could be used that way, but I could never build weapons.
You are its creator?
This is Farouz.
I am most impressed with your ingenuity. So impressed that I would like to invite you all to an afternoon of festivities honoring our late king.
You do realize we're being held captive, don't you?
Where's your sense of adventure? You seem to be in charge here, Azul. Are your king and queen unable to attend?
You are unaware of our tragedy. The strife I spoke of earlier. Both our leaders were killed by raiding Marzaks. Terrible, demonic, inhuman warriors of living metal. The warlike Marzaks were sent upon us by our ancient enemies in the island of Marzos. And yet, although we lost our king and queen, the last shining gem of Coruscant still gives us strength. Princess Delilah.
Well, may I have the chance to look upon this living gem?
She will join us shortly.
Admiral Azul, what do you mean by dragging that great, ugly metal and glass contraption into the palace storeroom? I banged my head on the thing twice, trying to get out of its way.
Sinbad, Firoz, friends, the Grand Vizier, Paz. No, Sinbad, come.
Hey, Firuz, what's he talking about? I don't.
Hello.
Admiral Azul, it sounded like your vizier was talking about my invention.
Yes. I couldn't leave such an invaluable weapon aboard your ship where Marzos raiders might claim it. I had it taken to the palace. For its protection, of course.
We appreciate your concern for its safety, Admiral, as well as the help you will surely give us when it's time to return it to the ship.
My men are at your disposal.
You must have very big bones.
So, Firoz, we'd be honored if you'd consider our palace your temporary headquarters.
It sounds ideal. But my friends and I...
All make obeisance. Princess Lila, future queen of Coruscant.
Welcome, travelers, to Coruscant.
Your Majesty. I am Captain Sinbad. Your every wish is my command. Some wine, Your Majesty?
Yes. If it was served to me by Firuz. Shall we sit? I would love to take part in any experiments you wish to pursue here.
That would be... interesting.
That wasn't it. That's an idea.
These people have an invitation.
Stand back! I'm warning you!
retreating.
They disappeared, as before.
They vanish?
How did you manage to drive them off, Firuz?
Higher reasoning. I reasoned that a dye cloud might blind them. Blind, they might retreat.
If only countries were ruled by such genius.
Actually, I've always thought that a kingdom, scientifically run, could change the world.
After the Marzaks killed our king and queen, they simply disappeared just like today. Sorcery is at work.
They didn't just disappear today. They retreated somewhere.
My warrior of science. He drove the devils away.
These creatures are bold, Sinbad. They must have spied upon us. They watched us unload Firuz's invention, and they came here to steal it, our only means of defense.
Defense?
Our wealthy enemies from Marzos are taunting us. This attack was merely a forerunner of what's to come. They'll send an entire army of these creatures next.
What a horrible thought.
Their science is too much for us. My people, our people are doomed. Unless we have help. Firuz, without your genius, my kingdom will fall. Please, stay with us. We need a minister of science to save us.
Well, point of fact, I, Minister of Science.
With all due respect, Your Majesty, Firuz may not choose to stay.
Well, perhaps just for a little while?
Well, you're all invited to remain.
I'm afraid that would be impossible.
Well, we really can't let you leave until our conflict with the island of Marzos is settled. It would be far too dangerous for you and your crew to sail into war-torn waters. They could capture you and use you as hostages.
We can't leave Firuz like this.
Right.
Firuz, I want you to go with me back to the ship.
But these people need my help. They need the help of my science.
Firuz, it's not your war.
They may act a little strange, but think of the heartache they've been through. Poor princess, losing both her mother and her father.
She didn't seem overly heartbroken to me. Firuz, something is very wrong here.
For once, Firuz, he's right. The spirits tell me of danger.
Spirits are vindictive creatures. They've always disliked me, because science seeks to make magicians of us all.
No. No, that's not it. Not at all.
In the future, magic will retreat to the shadows. Science and reason will rule.
Reason. And Firuz.
I didn't say that. Surely you can see that what I'm trying to do here is noble. Coruscant is the beginning of a benevolent empire, an empire that will peacefully bring about the rule of science to the entire world.
Listen, old friend.
Look, please, just don't spoil the ceremony.
I don't trust your Princess Alila, Firuz.
Sinbad, she needs me.
The entire kingdom needs him. Do you Outlanders have some doubts about his genius?
Not at all, Your Majesty. We just want to make sure he'll be happy here after we depart.
I believe with all my heart that this man will save Coruscant from the threat of Marzos.
Well, in that case, we look forward to the ceremony. Take Dubar and set sail for Marzos tonight. It lies but 10 leagues to the north. Make sure no one sees you.
Marzos? What's in Marzos?
That's what I'd like you to find out.
Perhaps you'd allow me to offer you a good luck kiss before the swearing in. To our future? That reminds me, if you have the time before the ceremony, would you look at these plans we've drawn up of your ruby beamer? I'm afraid our engineers are not in your league, if there are any corrections.
Indeed, they've made a hash of it. It's all wrong. It's all wrong. But, my princess, we already have a working model here in the palace.
We will need many more if we are to defend ourselves from Marzos.
Of course. It's just the beamer was never intended for war.
But you saw what happened with the Marzaks. They will destroy us unless we have such weapons. We are proud of you, Firuz. We need you. I need you.
I'll change the diagrams. I'll supervise the construction myself. I really appreciate all of this. You know, when all this is over,
Tired of the ceremony?
Yeah, a bit too rich for my blood. We've got a trip to take.
Well, not without Sinbad, we don't.
Yeah, it's his idea. He wants us to go to Marzos and do a little bit of spying.
Oh? Sounds risky. What are we waiting for?
These are not the greatest accommodations. Dinner, Ronka? Let's hope it's better than the room. They're using Firuz as some sort of pawn, Rongar. We have to make him see that. You're not really gonna eat that stuff, are you? They serve us horse meat. They throw us in this flea pit. You get the feeling we're really not welcome here? I'm gonna skip my dinner tonight. Go have a chat with Firuz instead. Feel like a stroll? After you. Enjoy your meal, gentlemen. Firuz?
Where is he? In there. See for yourself.
I know about these things. Let me bandage him.
Azul will tend to him, my minister. They are comrades.
What is all this?
Sinbad, this man has news from the lands to the north.
I slipped into Marzos to scout. They're planning to attack us like before. The one ruby beamer. They're raising a great navy to attack Curacao.
What exactly did you see?
Are you blind? This man is badly injured. He nearly lost his life behind enemy lines.
Firuz, all Coruscant turns to you now for strength.
Marzos people are barbarians. can't allow the good citizens of Coruscant to be exterminated? We'll protect Coruscant. We will arm ourselves and all our able-bodied men. We'll attack Marzos before they can attack us. Azul?
As you say, Minister Farouz, I hereby declare a state of war.
Farouz!
Let it be war.
Melvin? Lord Minister, these are the coasts of Marzos.
Farouz? War is something not to be taken lightly. Let me set sail and confirm Morab's report.
Are you calling our agent a liar? Farouz, this Sinbad is beginning to annoy me.
Remove yourself, sailor. You're distracting my Lord Minister.
Farouz, listen to me.
Sinbad, leave us.
But Farouz!
These people have put their faith in me. I can't let them down. I'll understand if you don't want to stay and fight.
Perhaps it would be a good idea if you and your crew left the island by morning. We will assure you safe passage.
I bet. No, Rangar! Let's leave quietly, for Farouz's sake.
Excellent performance, Morab.
Oh, thank you.
Where were you hiding when you were supposed to be in Marzos?
Spindle Street brothel.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. Before the end.
The end of what?
As the sage said, dead men tell no tales. Dispose of him. He'll be declared a hero tomorrow. Now I must give some thought about the Sinbad problem. He makes me nervous. I seem to imagine him looking over my shoulder at every turn.
Seems Morab died of his wounds after all. So much for bravery.
We must tell Sinbad what we found before we tell Farouz.
May I ask where you have been and where you are going?
You may ask, but we don't have to answer.
Get out of our way.
Rumor has it you've been to Marzos.
You should never listen to rumors. Or don't you know that?
You are under arrest for fraternizing with the enemy.
There's no enemy there, and you know it.
Seize them!
Sides appear to be balanced.
Maybe not.
Drop your weapons or die. March these fools to the dungeon.
Yes, no, maybe. Perhaps a vapor that paralyzes the nerves.
So this is how you use your talents now, Farouz.
If you're waiting for me to invent the door, Sinbad,
I know. Somebody beat you to it. What is all this?
could you pass me that flask? You could have just blown up this entire room.
Well, you may just blow up an entire kingdom.
I serve my princess, who at least appreciates me.
Your princess is using you, Firuz. She's not interested in your mind, just your ability to create weapons.
I never thought I'd see the day when Sinbad would be jealous of a friend.
They killed Marab, Firuz. His whole spy mission was a lie.
I can understand your anger. For the first time, people are looking at me to be the hero, not you. They turn to me for protection, not you.
Firuz, look at me. Have I ever lied to you?
Stop it, you're confusing me.
We found the quiet man lurking outside.
Take them safely to their chambers. Sinbad, you have no idea what's going on here. The fate of these people is in my hands.
What kept you, little brother?
I was trying to skip breakfast.
Well, Sinbad, you were right about Marzos. They're wealthy indeed, but they have no interest in this little kingdom.
We checked the harbor. No battleships, no preparations for war. Their idea of mortal combat is arguing over who picks up a check.
When I talked to them, no one had ever heard of the Marzaks. An old wives' tale for sure.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
Nobody I talked to heard of Marzax either. The whole story's a lie.
We've got to get to Firuz and stop this war.
Somehow I don't think the guards outside will play along.
We need a distraction. Where's Dermot?
He's safe. On the ship.
Guards! Guards! My friend! Oh, he's choking to death! Guards! You must help us! Guards!
It works. It works, yes.
How much longer must we put up with this waffling fool?
Once Firuz has helped us capture Marzos, we'll have learned how to use his weaponry. Then I'll be king of both lands, and you'll be my queen.
What about Firuz?
He will join his friend Sinbad in death.
It gets worse and worse. Firuz seems gripped by madness.
I've seen this madness before. They'll squander the kingdom's treasures, all of its people's wealth, on weapons.
Well, I think it's time we borrowed Firuz for a little while. Get him away from Azul and our poisonous princess.
I don't think you'll have that opportunity, Sinbad. Take them! More guards!
Go, mate! We'll hold them here as long as we can! Go get Firuz!
take her away. She was obviously recruited by the leaders in Marzos.
A traitor. Maeve. That doesn't make any sense.
My friend, war can turn anyone into an animal. Not yet, Sinbad. The first dust of your grave, Sinbad. Belden, take this sailor and his cronies to the dungeon without a floor.
My pleasure.
Dermot, get out before they catch you too.
Well, look who decided to join us.
It's nice here this time of year, isn't it? Did you hear that hit bottom?
No.
What is that?
Someplace I don't want to end up. Can you do anything about these chains, Maeve?
Reza, guardian of iron. Reduce the power of these chains.
Well, I'm impressed.
It must be, the sleep gas that they used on me. My head aches. I can't concentrate. Really.
Did you do that, Maeve?
I don't think so.
I did. Your feathered friend brought me. I pulled the release lever.
But I thought
I was crazy? No. That was an axe Azul wouldn't kill me, too. Come on, then. Come along, do. Quickly.
Maeve, remind me to give Dermot a little snack before dinner.
Come on now. I'm afraid that war is inevitable, my young friends. You have to leave here, or die with the rest of us.
I won't leave Farouz.
Even Farouz can't put out the fuse he has lit.
Where does this go?
No, you can't. Those are collapsed tunnels that used to lead to the old palace.
Sinbad.
What? The Morzaks.
I thought so. These passages, they lead outside.
Yes, indeed. Azul discovered these remnants from a time long gone in Coruscant, when our leaders practiced the sciences of the tragic Atlantis. He couldn't reproduce more of them. The art of this machinery is beyond us.
Machines?
Originally designed to defend. Azul uses them to attack. The first to die were our king and our queen. The princess is only their niece. She and Azul want to rule Coruscant. Your friend happening along with his invention just hastened Azul's plans a bit.
Do you know how to activate these things?
They respond to rays emitted from a tiny machine, hidden in an amulet.
Azul's amulet.
Can't believe that Maeve and the others would betray me. I won't believe it. I want to see them. Now! Immediately!
But Farouz...
I want to see my friends!
But of course, without delay.
You're probably right, Farouz. This is probably all a misunderstanding.
My friends would never betray me.
Exactly. We're all tense, Farouz. Nervous over the prospect of war.
It's time for the sailor to die. We'll have to find him first.
What?
The sailor. All of them. They're gone.
Gone, but not forgotten, I hope. You. Me! Now out of our way. We're going to get Farouz.
You'll have to get through me first.
All right. You and me.
Delighted.
Oh, Farouz. I feel so all alone.
Only Sinbad and my friends really care about me.
I care, Farouz. My love.
You'll pay for this show of insolence.
You looking for this? Buzz and I have programmed it to follow you to hell.
A man who believes he is so wise that he does not need to know himself. He knows nothing at all. No! Have you gone mad?
Give me the amulet! Here, I think it's broken.
They make me powerful! They make me the most powerful man on Earth! No! Stop them! No! Please! I'm not supposed to die! I am all powerful!
Well, I guess power isn't all it's cracked up to be.
Stand still. We have your weapons. We don't need you anymore.
Farouz.
Did I neglect to tell you that Khorazarian mothers teach their daughters knife throwing? It keeps the men in line.
Actually, you neglected to tell me that point, but I do understand women's rights.
Sinbad! Oh, you know, oh, great Farouz, a long sea voyage will cure all your ills.
Point of fact, You're absolutely right.
How you feeling?
Troubled by what I almost created.
Don't be so hard on yourself. If you'd had stayed, they would have made you king.
Unfortunately, Puz will make a better king than I would. I'm not cut out to be a politician.
Firuz, there's nothing wrong with your politics. Only the warmongers who misled you. It's the sad fate of many leaders.
True. Let's just say I'm glad to return to what I do best. Being a simple man of science.
And an invaluable member of my crew.
Are you following me? Because his name's Dermot.
Is he friendly?
Are you friendly? I think he's friendly. Would you like to touch him?
Can you make him fly?
I can ask him. Dermot, how about a few turns around the heavens?
The red-headed maiden. It has been a long journey, but at last we have found you.
Meaning what?
Meaning that Thor has granted our wish. You.
Well, let's not get too wishful.
Yeah, the gods don't make mistakes.
There's always a first time.
Bill.
Be coming with us now.
Leave the boy alone!
The boy can stay, but you must come with us.
You have no choice.
That's so. Say hello to my choice.
Norseman, seize her.
Stay away, Dermot!
But do not harm her.
Stay out of harm's way, boy. Stay.
You're asking for trouble, hornheads.
Barry, take her. Seize her, devil. We need her safe.
Stay down! You two!
Where'd we go?
I told you to stay.
Gosman, seize her now.
It's too dangerous. Stay out of the way.
Back off!
The boy!
Leave him. Bring her.
Dim Dim called it a healthy appetite.
Scientists call it a feeding frenzy.
Oh. Dates? Goat cheese. Pickled eel.
Aha. Eating is an art, and I am merely its humble artist.
Mr. Sinbad! Mr. Sinbad!
Yes?
Your friend with the hawk?
Maeve.
They took her.
Who took her?
They called themselves Norsemen.
Raiders from the North Country.
Took her where?
Somewhere she didn't want to go.
Are you sure?
He's sure. Dermot, lead us to her.
I bet you they didn't realize Maeve was an apprentice magician.
Yeah, well, I'll bet they're gonna find out soon.
Put me down! Put me down! I've had enough! You've had your fun. Now the fun's over.
Right. Now you can walk. Proceed!
No.
You must do what we say.
And I said no.
You are a Spitfire. 20 years ago, I would have taken you for myself.
And I still would have said no.
It's best not to make him angry.
Angry? You want angry? I'll show you angry.
She's a witch!
Don't call me a witch! You are a grabby one, aren't you?
Train her hands! Now you shall conjure no more.
Where exactly are we going?
To where our ship is.
And where would that be?
With the Gillings keeping it.
The Gilling.
The demon.
The demon. Wonderful. You won't get away with this.
No one shall stop me from getting my men home safely. No one!
So these Norsemen are seamen, right?
Legendary seamen.
So what are they doing tromping around through the woods?
That's a good question. Why don't we catch them and ask?
I hesitate to mention this, but according to my comprehensive Omni-measuring pivot and sight situator, we've changed directions no less than 4 times in the last 30 minutes. I call it compass for short. With this, no man need ever be lost again.
Meaning we're lost.
We're not lost.
Where does this forest lead to, anyway?
It's not well traveled. It's called the Forsaken Forest.
Forsaken Forest?
Yeah, people supposedly come in and...
don't come back out.
A local legend. To scare the children. But we'll get out. We got the compass. West.
But the sun's going that way, which means that's west, right?
Stuck. Moisture buildup.
I have a new plan.
Good.
Dermot's difficult to follow, but we don't need him if we pick up signs of their fresh trail.
Meaning we stop looking up, start looking down.
That's the idea. Don't be such a nuisance.
There's the way we came through.
Wonderful.
Now over there.
We're lost. I said we're lost. L-O-S-T. Lost.
Keep hold of it. Oh, let's start now.
Okay. Have it your own misguided way.
Yes.
It must be this way.
Thought you knew where you were going.
I have been leading these men most of their lives.
On what? Raids for redheads? Ugh, such a courageous leader.
Follow me, it's this way.
You shouldn't talk to him like that. He's an elder.
So what? Now I'm supposed to be polite. After you dragged me here, to this horrible place. Can't you feel the evil here?
Only fear is evil.
So is slavery.
You're not our slave. You're our liberator.
I'm chained. Do I have to draw you a picture?
What is ordained is ordained.
Did you see that? It's right over there.
I'm sorry. You should feel honored that Thor has chosen you to help us.
Who's Thor? And what makes him think he controls my life?
Thor is the great protector. The warrior of warriors. Father of thunder.
Huh. One of them guy gods.
A Norseman honors his duty to his people and his gods. It's only then he can reach Valhalla.
What's Valhalla?
Norse heaven. Every Norseman that dies in battle goes directly there.
Quite the dogma you got there, big fella.
I wish you'd try to understand.
I understand that you've taken me prisoner. Now you understand that I don't intend to remain a prisoner.
Here, let me help you.
I can get to and stand on my own 2 feet. It's only a matter of time before my friends find us.
Anyone who follows after us won't succeed.
How can you be so sure?
Gilling promised us.
I'm over here. Hello? If something falls in the forest and no one actually hears it, then ergo, that something does not exist. Absolutely. No! Rongar, sometimes you have a tendency to... You hear something? No? If something falls in the forest, no one actually hears it, then ergo...
Show yourself, Furrow.
Over here, men! I found their trail! Men?
Dermot, my men have disappeared. Hey, don't get huffy. From now on, we'll follow only you. Right now, help me find them.
Ruse, can you move?
I can't even turn my head.
Maybe we could just bust free. Rongard, let's try.
Maybe not. Maybe I should call out. Sinbad! Sinbad!
Sinbad! Sinbad!
This is not a pretty sight.
Don't we know it?
Bruce, any idea what kind of plant this is?
Well, I'm no botanist, but my educated guess would be that it's an anti-aristoxicarium, commonly known as a death trap plant.
I really don't want to hear anymore.
It's a man-eater. It utilizes 3 feeder vines to snare its victims. Then it crushes them, then slowly digests them.
I said I don't want to hear anymore. Sinbad, I don't want to end up as plant food.
You'd probably give it indigestion.
No.
Hold on, I'll cut you out.
Oh yeah, it also has a fourth attack vine!
Sinbad!
This way!
You comfortable?
Stop asking me that.
Sorry.
No, you're not. If you were really sorry, you'd see this from my point of view. All of you would.
You must put your trust in divine will. Then everything takes on meaning and purpose.
That's it. Stop. I said stop.
Now, one of you furballs is going to tell me what you have planned to do with me. I can't hear you!
Guard her. We'll scout ahead.
Just stand there a minute, okay? Oh.
Nice footwork.
You okay? You're just lucky my hands are tied. Stop looking at me.
Sorry.
Stop saying you're sorry.
Sorry.
So how come you're not all rough and gruff like the other Norskis?
I don't know.
Sure you do.
It's just the way I am.
Well, you don't have to apologize for being gentle. It's an admirable trait.
If you say so.
I do say so. And anyone who says different is a liar.
If you say so.
I do. I do say so. Maeve. My name is Maeve.
Eolf.
So I hear.
They used to call me Little Eolf. No more.
Stands to reason. Well, Eolf, you're a good man. But an even better one would let me go.
I can't. You're the chosen one.
Then you leave the chosen one with no choice.
Rise up. May you rise up.
Feather on the breeze. Rise up. Rise up. I demand that you tell me what you have planned for me. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You start talking, and you start talking right now!
Gag her. We must forge on. I can smell the ocean. Gilling's cave cannot be far.
Tell me about the Gilling. Tell me, please!
The Gilling demon holds our ship. It's your duty to free us. By giving up your life, you can return us to our life.
This way!
He's a man obsessed.
Because it's me.
Well, they better not harm her. That's all I have to say.
What is it?
Felt like a spider.
Don't come any further!
Sinbad!
Today is just one sticky situation after another.
Well, well. This is a pretty sight.
Dubar?
Remarkable. Whatever built this must be a gigantic arachnid.
Meaning a spider?
Yes.
Well, I hope Mr. Spider's a long way from home.
Can you break free?
Don't struggle. It's a scaffold web. Struggling only increases the entanglement.
Now you tell me.
You know, I really hate this forest.
Help me.
Let me try. I can't believe I just did that.
Be careful. Vibrations along the web alert the spider as to its catch. I said try not to move.
I'm not moving. Are you moving?
Not an inch.
Well, that would suggest that the spider's returning to the web.
Try to spot it. Anything?
Nothing that I can see. Then again, something's dropping into view.
What? What do you see?
Peruse! What?
Do something! Do something now!
It mustn't reach the web. We gotta keep it from reaching the web. It didn't even flinch!
Rogar! Aim at the top of the web! Now that side! Let's go! I'll have to find your lunch elsewhere.
Comrades, we have returned to the water. Next, we travel up the beach to the Gilling's cave. But first we must eat. Find food.
Can we go into the waters and cleanse ourselves?
It's been a cursed voyage. The clouds blocked out the stars, leaving nothing to guide us. The winds died. We went adrift. Even Norsemen are lost boys without the winds and stars. We finally reached land, put down anchor, and came ashore. The Gilling took command of our boat, and his sea creature won't let us go. He demanded a tribute. I'm just sorry it had to be you. I could put it in your hair.
Are they with you? Then bring them. Take the flowers as a sign. Bring them.
trail is zigzagging. They try to throw us off their track.
I'm not so sure anymore.
Look, it's Dermot.
What is it?
It's sea lavender. Means they've reached the ocean.
Which means we're too late.
No. This is a message. She hasn't left yet.
Dermot, take us to her. Take us.
Where are these guys headed?
This is for you. But if I remove your gag, you have to promise not to enchant me. Do you promise?
I'm not hungry. I only want to talk.
You should eat.
You just showed trust, right? Then trust me again when I tell you have to let me go.
You should feel honored that Thor has brought you to us.
I don't want to hear about your honor or your gods.
Maybe the Gilling only wants you as a slave.
I want my freedom. I demand my freedom.
Why is she not gagged?
We can fight this Gilling. Together we can defeat it. Thought Valhalla wasn't for cowards.
No. This is one battle we cannot win.
No one can ask another to sacrifice their life for them.
Gag her.
We already tried to fight the Gilling and its sea creature. Our crew was 20 men before the fight. We're all that remain.
It hasn't been long since they were here.
Could they have taken her off in their boat?
No. They traveled up the shoreline. Dermot!
What's up the shore here?
A rocky coast. Treacherous for any boat travel. Oh, yes, and the cave of the Gilling demon.
Oh, great. What's a day without something demonic?
Does anyone see Dermot?
He's right there!
Your time has come. Soon, we will be home. We have returned. Thor led us to her. We have brought her back for you.
Thor? Who is Thor compared to me?
You You will command your sea creature to release our ship. You will permit us to return home.
Perhaps.
You promise that if we return...
Put the redhead down! We'll discuss your future tomorrow! Until then, wait on the beach!
Leave her. Now!
Leave us!
Norseman!
My. A real beauty. You'll be such a delight. Such a comfort. Not so fast. Our rendezvous is just beginning.
Tomorrow the sea creature will release our ship and we can set sail. Tomorrow.
And if not, this demon mocks us. He mocks our gods, and we sit like sheep and do nothing about it. I say we go up there and make our own demands.
Demands are only words.
Then we should fight.
Like the last time. Until we can weigh anchor, we cannot leave. Do you want to call this home? Then we stay. I said we stay. Eyolf!
I do so love your flaming red hair. We'll make such a loving couple. You'll come around once you get hungry, thirsty. Being agreeable will win you favors. Temper, temper. And you should know now that no one is going to rescue you. I'm seeing to that right now.
Where is she? Where's Maeve? I want you to tell me where she is. I want you to tell me now.
Gilling's betrayed us! He sends his familiar to kill us! That is what holds our ship, what has killed so many of my men! It must be destroyed!
Sinbad, I seriously doubt our blades will cut through that shell.
Everyone, fall back! Do you still have any of your exploding sticks?
Only 2!
Tie them together and light them.
What are those?
They're about to be used as crab killers. Now get back, everybody!
Sinbad! Oh.
Now get back!
You can't stay here!
Bruce! That's it! That's it! Come on! Closer! Closer is much, much better. Now I better. Now, where's Maeve?
I'll take you to her.
We both will.
Theruse, you and Rongar take charge here, just in case any other friendly creatures show up. Dubar! What kind of demon is this?
Like all of them. In need of killing.
Well put. Maeve!
you been?
We don't have time for the day's events. Let's get out of here!
If you take a look, you'd notice I am chained. He's coming back.
No! Where might you be taking my little gift? No one is leaving until I dismiss them.
You know, I think we'll take our own dismissal. Got it. Go with him.
Would you stop telling me what to do?
Maeve, would you just for once?
I said no one is leaving. She stays, or you all die.
I don't think that's an idle threat. Then let's finish him.
I can take out the flames, but Mr. Gruesome himself is another story.
Snuff his flames. We'll manage the rest.
Blaze of light, return to dark. Fire, be gone!
Now, if we can keep him still for a moment, we can do some real damage.
Elf, let us show them how Norsemen fight!
You got a real bone to pick.
I noticed. Come on! Can't let go! He's got a tiger by the tail!
Then I shall gut him free!
Do something! Sinbad!
Stand back.
Try not to move.
I will not move in this world again. Return home. Take the bodies of our fallen warriors with you. Elf, it is my wish that you become the new leader. Like courageous Sinbad here. Guide our men. Protect them. Promise me that you will do that.
I promise.
He looks peaceful.
He's going to Valhalla, Maeve. Remember?
I remember.
It was Thor who sent you to us. Now we can all be free.
Looks like a good day for sailing.
Thanks to all of you, we can.
Next time, maybe you'll just ask for our help.
We'll do that. If you sail north, our homes will be your homes.
A northern adventure. That just might happen.
Now finding north won't be such a problem. We thank you.
You're most welcome.
I also have a gift. So you remember the Hornheads who took you away?
I'll remember. Especially you.
Norsemen! So, you and Eolf got close.
Now, what exactly are you asking?
Don't look at me that way. It was simply a simple question. What? I can't ask a simple question?